battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key.
That's how a white boy runs football.
Like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all proof, magic. Now I through the traffic. Footwork fantastic.
That's when you gonna get him back.
Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put in the
got a lot of superstars on this team. Defense, offense, defense. I'm already in there, Ike.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, ahead. Jump to the right as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Rocket like rockets, fool. That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Black Knights and the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Got it? 53, Mike. Come on. You better bring it. Ready?
first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Hit him in the
No
back
gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense. No.
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
What the fuck? That was bullshit.
I was
How the fuck you drop it?
So
How the fuck
down,
you drop it 8
to go,
fucking yards down?
Watch the screen.
Okay.
Second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Ain't no such thing as a right running back.
I will see more of them trying to get him in
Come a receiver.
the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes his short of the red zone before going out.
Hey, I said, fuck that shit.
And picking up the first.
I'm sitting there with James is
Playmakers on
smacking
the
him.
offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their
Yes,
efficiency.
sir.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers
slow,
involved.
bro.
You mentioned that to me
Should've been
pregame.
gone.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Also,
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Tackle for loss, then the interception.
Picked off down
Let's
near the
go.
5. And a big turnover there as his
It's all
guys
right, I
will
ain't
get
worried.
the football back.
I wouldn't be worried either. Now, if Chubbs get going, then I'd be worried.
I ain't letting it happen.
Yeah, all right.
Here's Nick
He ain't letting it happen,
former
Coach.
prep and collegiate
Get
star
out of here,
in the
dude.
state of Georgia. And able to get it across the 20 before
I
they
ain't letting
get to
Chubbs
it.
get it.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
He get 3 of them.
And there
3
we see
10
an early
yards,
burst
bro.
that
That's
makes
a
him one of
wrap.
the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allows the blocks to set up.
Boy, you got all day in the pocket.
Continues.
Ah, give me that.
A long afternoon for those guys
Bro,
trying
what?
to play some defense.
Oh, yeah, okay.
For more there on first down, but this
I
throw
feel
is
you all
day.
incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's a give to Chubb.
Yeah, you
Get
ran
about
to the
3
block.
as he takes this out
knocked
near
one
the
over.
25. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You
We
force
are
the
there.
incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe
are
bring in an extra
fucking
defensive back or
there.
two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Brissett.
Oh, yeah, we coming. We coming.
You?
Able to find Isabella. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So you one of those
A
stuff
3rd
to the
down
side
gain of
of
19.
Nah.
A pair of
Could buy
first
me some
downs
time, I
gives
will,
them a
but
1st and
nah.
10 up at the 44. A run for Nick Chubb.
Get down.
Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this
Whole
size
time
and these
saying about to
dimensions,
play like that.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll work it
Let's
across
go.
You're kidding me.
midfield
We're all in
inside
the
the
middle.
45. A
That's
gain
where
of
we weak at.
13. It's a
That's why you
first
stacking
down.
it so hard.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on
We're
that
all in
run.
the
A
fucking
straight
middle.
ahead
Come on,
running.
man.
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well,
He's
he's
stacking the
enjoying
middle
things
hard
so
as
far
hell.
here
That's
this
3
afternoon.
weekends.
Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Come on, that should have been an
Through the
interception.
contact. Brings up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 26, check 26. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
Oh, I needed that 10,
Pretty
bro.
good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 34.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Okay.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Looking for Jones.
Let's go, baby!
Intercepted.
And he stayed in bounds.
Picked off at the
Let's
24.
go, Doodoo!
And he'll take it across midfield to the 6-yard line.
Did you change his name,
Very
bro?
disappointing end
Yeah,
to what
Doodoo
was a
McGill.
pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was
I ain't gonna
there
take you
for
back,
them.
bro. You was out of
If you
bounds.
don't like what you see, just throw it
What?
away. Make sure you get those
It's
points
uphill.
on the
You
board.
got it.
Don't get too greedy.
Oh, I'm about to say,
you
what
forced
the
it there.
fuck?
You saw the
If
end
anything,
result.
they was challenging the spot of the ball.
53, check 53. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here
Bam,
after the
sack.
INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush and down
Damn,
he
he got me
goes.
hard as hell.
Fletcher Cox.
One more sack.
You know what?
Now 8
One more
sacks for him on the
knock down
season.
and have 2 X factors on the
Sometimes I
field.
watch
Zone.
games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing
I ain't gonna let it happen.
situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
On second down, McCaffrey. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
Despite
Let's
the blitz,
see
they're
if
still
you
able to
can
pick up a nice
stop
solid
this.
game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this
Give me that.
deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
Shit.
Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
You ain't taking that out.
Now this is
You ain't
fielded
taking that
in
out.
the end zone.
Not smart.
So possession goes over here on the
He ain't
punt.
taking that out.
And the
That shit-
offense
yeah,
will
it
take
wasn't
over
that
at the
smart.
20 in a scoreless game. They start on the
What?
ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll be taken down. As
Bro,
that
how
will
did you not
take
get
us
hit
to
the
the
first
end of the
time?
first quarter of
There wasn't
play.
nobody on me, bro.
We're
What you talking
scoreless
about?
after one.
No, I
Now
mean, like, your
second and
quarterback
7
was
from the
going slow as
23.
shit. We almost had him.
See what you got.
Nah. Hold on, bro. Oh, my mama, they just playing zone.
Big gap. Hey, switch gears. 61. Let's box. Right. Let's punch it.
Chubb.
Bam. Fuck out of here,
And
bro.
he's brought down,
Grown man's
getting this
game.
one up to about the 35. 12
There you go.
yards there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for
No
him to
flex
gallop through.
zone.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be
Hey,
giving
let's
him
go.
a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much
Got
space
him.
to rumble.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Chewing up big yardage.
Man, can I
Another
get a
nice
fumble?
gain there. This one goes for 20.
No, you can't.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice
There
route,
you go.
able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On the carry, it's Chubb. And some room to
You're
run
kidding me.
now. And he'll take it into the end zone
Ain't no
for a
joke. Nick Chubb's back,
touchdown.
bro.
Nick Chubb, his fourth touchdown
Sorry, I'm
of the year.
gonna get my guy
As his
McCaffrey
guys
going.
are first on
No,
the
you're not.
scoreboard here this
No, you're not.
afternoon.
All right. Okay.
You better pass him the ball. You might have a chance, but on the ground, no.
Yes, the offensive
Oh,
line
you saying
has
the
to
run
get a lot of
defense is
credit.
the shit,
But for
huh?
big runs
Yeah,
to
no
occur,
white boys
the wide
running over
receivers
me,
have to
bro.
block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Let's see if you can stop this.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, you know,
And you
certainly a
stop
lot
the
of
run.
football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you
pressure
can
is
be
real.
heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as
What?
possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Bro, come on. We got
Bro,
After
McCaffrey
getting
has 8
stuffed on
yards,
first
bro.
down,
That's
not
it.
much better there. 2-yard
He's not
gain.
getting nothing on the
That's it.
ground. Throw the
Typically,
ball.
we think it's the strong
He's three
safeties
plays
and
for
better
8.
tacklers, especially closer to the
Oh,
line
that-
of
you think
scrimmage
that's
and
it?
mixed
Okay.
traffic. But in this
He's
case,
not getting nothing on the ground. Throw the ball.
coming up
He's
and making the
struggling.
big time
all
play.
right. All right.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't
trapped so many
happen.
times.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. On first down,
Damn, got me flagged. That shouldn't count. That shouldn't count against me, bro. Don't count that as a loss. Oh, yes, they didn't. Yes, yes. Good flag,
first
bro.
and 10, a big mistake,
I thought you took
especially
me out of
when
my
you
zone.
factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Damn.
That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as
they
we do
took him
all
off his
season, we'll
X
send it
Factor
down to
for real?
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he is
Come
into the
on.
end zone for a touchdown.
I literally had him in the backfield.
Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
Come the
plays.
fuck on.
Down 2 touchdowns
Duh.
early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, you. 53 the mic. 53. Check 53.
Yeah, that's what I do.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Keelan Cole, the intended target from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They give the chum out of the gun, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Brissett now. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Can't fake him out.
6 yards.
Yeah, he got that conservative
3rd down.
Tackle, high rate. I did my research.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ooh, this should have been an interception, baby.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
We're going to get it.
Brissett on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Andy Isabella as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points on.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
That's the only reason, because you add that shit on, bro.
Downfield. You know,
keep
thinking
adding
you're
that
going to
shit
get
on
all
there.
these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll look to throw.
Ooh, I thought he caught that.
Incomplete. 1 second left to go. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play.
Yeah, seeing his X Factor too. Cox in the zone, James in the zone. Let's go.
Was for the best as that
We got
brings
to get
us to
Chubbs
the
back in the
end
zone.
of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Tight down. There you go.
What the fuck?
They get 6 here
Wow,
after the
Cat.
incompletion.
I changed the
and it'll leave
playbook
them
up
with a
on you,
3rd and 4.
Bro, no, first off, how did he get carried like 8 yards?
4-minute offense to close the game out, but a
Breaking
running game can
tackles
really
up, I drag
benefit your
him.
team right now.
I drag you to the end zone.
Hey, 4 down.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. Pressure brought in.
That corner was standing in the perfect position, bro.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now Chubb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That was a good run. Probably damn. Breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Check 53. Watch the slant.
They run it again with Chubb. And an alley to run. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
First carry for the fullback, James Devlin. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check it back, check it back.
They run. Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out the just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
You don't like that.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Wow.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Okay.
I'd rather have you running up the middle. Try me.
Huh?
I'd rather have you running up the middle.
All right.
Now a run with McCaffrey.
Damn, bro. I'm trying to get to the outside.
Run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now again, right side McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Wow. That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like,
he jumped on that
almost like baseball. Guys at bat,
first
people
off,
are
I
on
don't see
base
how
in
he got
scoring
through that
position.
shit.
One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On third down,
he missed that.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Down in uniform. But it's all rules, though. You can go for it if you want. You down by more than 14.
What to do? We need a touchdown, though. So, come on, Christian.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught by Smith. Touchdown, Falcons. Herb Smith Jr. with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taking it about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Man, they won't give me a fumble. At least it's an interception. I need another one of those.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
Somebody
drive.
gonna get tired.
There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
That's
Offensively,
Deion.
with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella.
That's coming back. That's on me. My center was all the way downfield. I don't know why he didn't hand off the ball.
Inside the 40. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Wow.
Bold play call.
Oh, my God.
Now it's 4th down.
It looked like he caught that shit
in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
I'm mad because he had that ball in
for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
Come on, Jalen,
really increase their
that.
chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out.
We got to get another touchdown, baby.
Oh, no, you already had your one. That's it. Everybody gets one. Feel me?
Everybody gets one?
Everybody gets one.
Okay. Okay.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that
again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards is the tally.
I'm going to take it all day.
Down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Here we go. Alert 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Bruh.
To escape, and he goes
Just need a little bit more time. I would have been
and
good.
you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he didn't have a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure.
Let's go. Come on, Christian.
Back as that sets
I don't
him
even
up
care
for
about the game no more. We just need you to get some
Well,
yards,
looks like
baby.
they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Knock down.
Incomplete.
Come on,
Falcons
now.
go for it, but it doesn't work
That
out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But
Let's start passing. We got them on lock.
The holes, and they've been huge.
I got a pass code. I'm up.
Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2 minutes
Y'all got
to
him on
play
lock?
this football game here on
Y'all got him
EA
on
Sports.
We're on lock. We're on lock. They ain't getting this first down.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with
You gonna pass it
offensively after
anyway.
having time to talk it over.
It's a situation. You passing it.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And
Told
they'll
you
bring
ain't
him
getting
down
it.
right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Oh, back good.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. They'll boot it away from about his 35.
I put too much leg into this one. Ooh, he ain't gonna call it?
Oh, shit, I thought we could get it on the
33
outside.
yards is the distance on the punt there.
And that was a sky punt, bro. I put that in the air.
1st and 10.
Hey, bro, we was about to go to the outside. Like,
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys
Where James at, bro?
They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset?
Ooh, I wanted to meet
The
you.
head coach. That
that's
was
some
planned
bullshit,
going
bro.
into
Come
it, not
on.
necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Oh, you running
Go
ran,
for it,
man?
be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own
Now
sideline.
we'll see what his offense can do.
Undercrunch. Under 10.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
I went too
McCaffrey with
deep.
the first
I
down
went too
and more.
far.
And the cutback. And he takes this one into
I went too
the end
far
zone,
out
and
wide.
all of a sudden, in
Yeah.
the final minute, things
Come on,
get a
Chris,
little bit
that
tighter.
ain't you. You had to get your touchdown.
Steps had to happen here. They got step
Bro,
one,
you
the
pushing it
touchdown.
in this.
You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions.
Bro, what the fuck? Come on,
and that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
You know, you gotta spend some time doing that, going to practice.
Now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up.
We need another touchdown, baby. Come on. We can do it.
This game long and over.
A give running right is Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Here we go again. First down.
Throw left side complete to Isabella.
I swore you was about to intercept it.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Get this TD real quick.
You about to get this run. That's what you about to do.
Yeah, with the TD though. TD.
It ain't gonna be a TD
now
run.
Chubb running right.
Oh my God.
For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
I'm gonna get an interception for anything.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure.
Oh yeah, because you ain't gonna run it. You ain't running it.
The pressure drops off as
I just switched it to a pass just because you said interception, bro. Give me that.
It's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be worse.
And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility.
Played out, score
no one thinks we can do this.
Trying to try different things.
Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on
keep it close. The games get better when it's close.
And get it done.
Hey, but look at those rushing yards, though. Who had more?
So for our visitors,
only because you look in the backfield, I had like 190 something. I should have stopped.
Win here, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
What, you got a rookie quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. Nick Chubb. Player upgrade.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash.
Let's see how much rushing yards Christian can get.
We got like 160 or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
164.
Oh, yeah. We're going after that rushing title. We need everything we can get.
That rushing title dead, bro.
It's in between me and Lou.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't going for it because I had lost Chubbs early off in the season for week 1. So I was like, yep, not going for that.
Look at here. Christian McCaffrey upgrade.
Nah, it's between you and Saquon. Saquon number 1 in the league.
Really?
Yeah. Up under you is Derrick Henry, Cardinals running back. Kareem Hunt next.
Shit, I got some work to do.
You not too far off, though, bro.
That means I gotta run crazy on Whoopi.
Like 140 yards. That's what you behind right now. But you got way more TDs, touchdowns.
I should have had like 30. I'm close to
21.
30. Shit.
You do in the league in rushing touchdowns, but As far as rushing yards, you got 1351. Saquon got 1495.
How the hell did he just come back like that, though?
Not me.
Try not to fumble, rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic, dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on.
Man, he can't get no speed boost, bro. Come on.
I will not crash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash.
Man, Baltimore need to lose some more games, bro. I'm trying to get that first pick.
Oh, you got the
I got his first round. Yeah.
Shit, bro. I played fucking Whoopie. Then I played the computer. That's a win. San Francisco, that's Kenny. And then Green Bay, that's a win.
I got Peachy, Computer, Brandon, Ant.
Damn. I gotta beat Whoopie.
Alright, let me get going. I'll be back.
Alright, baby.